what is the real expectation moving forward with the Lakers?
Oh man, we gotta get to the. If we could get to the Western Conference Finals, it's easy. I'm gonna keep saying it. I know keep saying consistency, but if we play the way we play all year long,
Yeah.
and we get to the Western Conference Final, there's nothing stopping us from getting to the championship.
Guys, welcome to Bala Sport. How you guys doing? Charles, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on, man? We here for another episode.
Bala Sports.
Locked and loaded.
You already know, man. I'm excited, man. See the Laker hat, man. Laker season is back. Laker basketball is back. You've been back 9 games into the season. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
man, we looking good. We looking good, huh?
You already know. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this season, man. I'm excited about the whole NBA season, especially, I mean, we're a big fan of it, man. What's going on? What you thinking?
Man, I'm thinking, man, it's either playoff or bust, but I'm looking for a championship, another one.
Why not?
But it's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? We gotta go through Shea and them boys over there, OKC, them young bulls. But I think we could pull it together. I mean, like me, I'll say Western Conference Finals or bust, man. As long as everybody stay healthy, man, we'll be all right.
That's
We looking good, man. No LeBron. You know what I mean? The way these young boys playing, they looking good, man.
hell yeah.
Even Bronny, man. Even Bronny.
Bro, they
you
got
know what I
6
mean? Like,
assists the other night, bro.
yeah, man, he was looking good, man. He
Yeah.
moving well.
Right.
You could tell he getting used to the speed of the game. You get what I'm saying? So he moving well. That's what I wanted to see. Give him a couple years, you know what I mean? Let him get his feet wet, play a couple games
Right.
here and there. But, I think he moving well. He's moving with the flow of the game. Before it looked like he was so scared and timid. And don't get me wrong, the first couple games when I seen him get in, he still was looking a little scared and timid. But I think after that alley hoop that Reeves gave him the other day, I think he's on to something now. I think he's about to get rolling.
Yeah, so you think that just unlock his confidence now, man? Because I see him moving, like you said, bro. Like, dude, I remember there's something you said to me the last time we were here, man. People still forgot that he's a 55th pick. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
No,
For
that
real.
stuck with me. That's what I start criticizing. I'm like, yo, he's still a 55th pick and he's still young.
It's real, man.
Yeah.
It's like people don't go that late. If they, if I want to say how can I say this? Teams don't have that that interest in you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, nepotism, with LeBron and everything, that whole situation going on. Besides that, he wasn't gonna go no higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I feel like Ronnie was picked where he needed to be picked.
Especially what happened to him, man, during his high school, with all that going to the hospital, thank God he's still here.
Cardiac arrest
so
and
that's
all
not
that.
something that's easy, man. But talking about the Lakers, bro, the Lakers have started 7-2 record, right in a 5-game winning streak. Despite all these roster injuries, man, like we got injuries in the roster. Right now, Austin Reed, LeBron been out since the season started. He haven't played no game. We just got into 9 games. Dude, and we're 7-2 in the Western Conference. Talking about
Looking
what,
good.
man? And I gotta give you this. That's why I'm gonna start with this, man. I want to start with the players, but we gotta give credit where credit is due. And I know you told me about this guy, JJ fucking Reddick,
JJ
boy.
Reddick.
Talk to me.
Talk
to me.
I told you, boy. The boy, listen, you gotta give people a chance. He know what he's talking about.
Yep.
If you ever looked at him on any of the podcasts, the LeBron podcast, you know what I mean? Shout out to his podcast, whatever. And the way he talked, how eloquent he is with running plays and the things that he says, far as like how deep he get into, the plays with LeBron and the X's, the O's. Man, listen, you knew he knew what he was talking about.
Fact.
I know he was showing, he was doing everything for TV, whatnot, but you can tell he's passionate about the game. And that's one thing I like about JJ Reddick. He's a very passionate player and he's a very passionate coach.
And then he seemed like,
And we seeing it.
Right. And then it seemed like with that guy that he's like, coaches that I love is coaches that's upfront with you. You know what I mean? He doesn't take no nonsense. Even sometimes in timeout, you could tell like he's frustrated. I'm like, yo, this guy's the shit. He doesn't give up. You know what? He just said it what it
Right,
is.
right.
That's the kind of coach that I want as a Laker compared to the ex-coach. No disrespect. But you know what I mean? But this guy's actually he's vocal. You could tell the players abiding in style. You could tell everything's just going, bro. I love what JJ's
And that
doing.
all comes with what I said earlier, passion. Like he's on you. If listen, he holding everybody on the team accountable.
Right.
That's the thing. You have to be held accountable. Listen, I don't mind you shooting up 30 shots. Get back on
Fact.
defense. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind you playing defense. If you wide open, shoot the shot. Listen, if somebody coming to the hole, you don't take a
Yeah.
charge. Like, he holding everybody accountable, and he will hold himself accountable too if he's not coaching the right way. And that's what I get from JJ Reddick.
Yeah. But we got to get into the tough questions, man, because this is a Lake show, man. We here late night with the Lakers talking about it. We already know, but we got to get into some of these questions I got for you, man. I need you to give me your honest opinion. I know you already give me some of them about what you expected, but are the Lakers actually good enough to win the West right now, the way we're looking?
I'm gonna say right now to win the West. Yes, as long as everyone is healthy and we get our pieces back. We have to go through the young bulls though.
Yeah.
We gotta go through the Spurs. We gotta go through Dallas, even though they bench Clay. I heard they bench Clay
About
for D'Angelo Russell. Really? But that's a whole nother story. But yes, I believe that if not win the West, definitely be in the Western Conference Finals. I mean, we gotta go through Ant, we gotta go through Shea and OKC. Timberwolves they getting hot, streaky. And I think the for the Lakers, the best thing for them is giving their young players a lot of playing time now so they could get used to it. Like the other day, I seen it was Bronny. He took a charge. Well, it wasn't a charge, but he got ran over by Wemby when we played the
yeah.
Spurs.
That was a good
You
game,
know?
man. That game was
Yeah, yeah. But you could tell, like, he felt comfortable standing there in front of Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give those players that experience early. So when it comes down to the West, like late in the season, those guys not scared to play. Rory, you know what I mean? The young boy, Laravia, you know what I mean? Dalton Connect.
mm,
You got to give those guys that energy and that experience earlier in the season. So when we get late in the season, we could play those guys. We don't need to just be playing six,
right.
7 players. You know what I mean? That's what the Knicks did. Run the bench. What OKC did.
Run the
Use the
yeah,
bench.
yeah. Dude, man, you said it well, bro, man. I picked them to go to the finals. I picked them to even win the finals. It depends, like you said, if we stay healthy, the way JJ's got these boys playing, the chemistry, we look good, man. You feel like we've been playing together
Oh
for a
yeah.
while because the chemistry is connecting, and some of this,
That's what I like what you said, the
the
chemistry.
chemistry
Yes, the
yeah,
chemistry.
it's there. And speaking of that, man, we can't forget about Luka, bro. The way he playing this season so far, bro. What can you say of the impact that
Luka.
he's making right now? The way he looks slim with the handle, still got the ooh. Now he moves more smoother than ever.
Yeah, I think he's much better Slim Luka. Slim Luka. Right, SL, man. Because don't get me wrong, what he did in Dallas was great. I knew it was gonna be like he was gonna come to LA, he was gonna bulk up. I didn't say it. I said it to a few people, and I brought it to people's attention. Yo, he gonna come to LA. It's hot. It's nice. You know what I mean? Like the weather is great. He can work out. Or not saying it's not in Dallas, but when you come to the Lakers organizations, they hold you to a certain standard.
Right.
I know Jeannie Buss and the Buss family already said that when they did the trade, we got to hold you to a certain standard. You got to get in shape. And then having LeBron at the age of 41 still playing the way he's playing and take the way he take care of his body, I know he would give Luka some tips. So that's just gonna make Luka even like I said, we seeing it now. First 9 games, Luka playing better than ever.
Yeah.
He averages what 27 points per game, 8 rebounds. We got 7 assists.
He's doing it all, man. And just like you said earlier, man, JJ is holding everybody accountable. And he said it last year when the season ended. Guys need to stay in shape. And Luka come out looking like this, bro. JJ, man, I never really thought I could sit here and talk about JJ Reddick, but you did told me about him. So I would never,
You
like,
got,
this is something I'm going to keep in my pocket. Every time when we here, I'm going to make sure I give you
yep.
that flower that you did. You did say, hey, oh, JJ's coming. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
this guy.
listen, man.
I love it, bro. I love it. I
He
love it.
come from a prestigious college, Duke. They don't just bring any and everybody to Duke. Come on, man. We know that. You
Nah,
know,
we're
like
not gonna sit there and start talking about Duke now. I'm a J.
yeah,
I'm a,
yeah, yeah, you're right,
you
you're
know what I'm
right. But
saying?
I'm not even a Duke fan. But once again, when you go to Duke, they hold you to a certain standard. Mentally, physically, you gotta have this here.
Right.
Most colleges do, but Duke is one of those, hey, listen, your curriculum gotta be top notch,
It's royalty,
So
so I get it,
yeah, yeah.
especially with Coach K and everybody else, man. Definitely. I know LeBron haven't played all season. I know he's injured. I know he's still King James. We got to give him
Yeah.
his respect. But do you think LeBron's still capable of being the number one option or not?
Let's see. LeBron, the number one option. This is a yes or no question that you're giving me, but I'm gonna say yes and no. Why not? Why not say yes and no? And I'm gonna give you my reason why I say yes and no.
Got you.
My reason yes is because on any other team in the league, he probably is the number one option.
True.
But on the Lakers team, fall back, let Luka handle the rock, get your rest. When it's time, I'm sure JJ gonna say, hey, listen, take over. And he can take over. It's proven all these years in the league.
Right.
So yes and no, because I say it's Luka team. Hand it over to Luka. Let Luka do what Luka do. You know, you sitting back while you hurt, watching and seeing. Listen, one thing about LeBron, he's a very smart player. You don't think he's watching everything that's going on and analyzing everything that's going on to see where he fits in the offense? To see where he fits when he's not ball dominant. Come on. He's sitting there watching, okay, I could be here. I could be there. I see where people at on the floor. He made a living of being smart. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan,
Right.
but I tell you this, he know what he's doing.
Right.
And JJ sitting there, right along with him. And they picking each and every team brain and schemes throughout the season. So when he come back, he already know. You already know what's gonna go. That's why I say we could make it to the Western Conference Final as long as everyone's healthy. Because he's smart. Listen, he's older, so he got to use his brain now. You get what I'm saying? Like he can't be too athletic where he might pull something. That's how Kobe got hurt.
Yeah. Well,
Doing too
yeah,
much.
and of course, because he played for Mike D'Antoni, you never know. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another,
and that's another
right.
story.
I know, like LeBron coming back, of course, it's gonna be big. If it's this gonna be still gonna be the same style of play when he get back due to his age, but he doesn't show his age. But do you think they're still gonna be the same style of play, or the chemistry gonna fade up a little bit?
Here and there, here and there. I think because he's a facilitator.
Right,
He's a facilitator first, so he really don't have to do much, but facilitate the ball and take over when he need to. Like he could pick and choose his poison. That's the good thing about being a facilitator. Magic Johnson picked his poison. All you young YNs out there that don't know about Magic Johnson, go look him up. You know what I'm
say
saying?
young
He picked
YN.
his poison. That's what made him one of the greatest Lakers of all time. He didn't always have to score. He could be flashy and all of that, the no look pass and everything, but he picked his poison. He played the game with this. You get what I'm saying? And that's what LeBron was doing. Yes, LeBron was athletic in the beginning of his career. Now he's on the downside of his career. He have to use his mind, which he already had.
Yeah,
So that's where I see with the boy King James,
yeah,
man.
and then
Shout out King
you
James,
already know,
man.
man. Shout out to the
Hey,
man.
you made me a believer, man. I was a hater because I ain't gonna lie. I was a hater because you was over there in Miami and Cleveland.
Yeah,
I wasn't too worried about you because you wasn't in the West. But when you played my Lakers, of
of
course,
course, man. Same here, man.
I'm
Yeah, same here. Because I ended up falling in love with the guy. Like, okay, off the court, I think he's one of the greatest men you can meet. Family man, the way he raises his kids. Of course, as a father, and
yeah,
I mean, you want to relate to that, you know. But
right,
but
right.
like you said, man, playing Miami, especially all my older brothers are Miami Heat fans, bro. I hated that
Ooh,
motherfucker.
I know that household
Yo,
was
I
crazy.
hated them. But now I play for the Lakers, man. Once you play for Lakers, bro, you're part of us. Now we all family. Because this is not
Yeah,
just
that's
an
right.
NBA team, bro. This is the best franchise in the NBA. Fuck them
Right,
Celtics,
right,
bro. Man, they haven't won nothing really in the past 20, what, 2 or 3 championships? Get out of here, bro.
right. They a great
Right.
franchise, but they not the
They're not
best
the best. They're
franchise.
not best at all.
You know
Who
what I'm
else say, bro?
saying? They not the best. It's a difference.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like and let me make one thing clear, man. I'm not a LeBron hater. It was just a joke. Let me put that out there to the people. But I fell in love with LeBron also because of what he did off the court. I
Right.
want to make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
The thing, the school, the giving back, the things that, the things that we don't see. And I want to give a shout out to Savannah James,
Mm,
man, because she is what you call a ride or die, stand by queen. You get what I'm saying? Through the ups and downs, she
right.
she kept it cordial. She kept it, like how a wife's supposed to
Yep.
hold her man down.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Hold her children down. So I want to give her a big shout out, Savannah James.
Black Queen
Shout out to
Mama.
you.
You
That's
already
right,
know,
man.
man.
You held it down when ain't nobody
Yeah.
looking.
Yep.
It ain't always about when people looking. It's about when people not looking.
Fact.
So yeah, big shout out to the James family.
You know, when we talk about the Lakers, of course, everybody mentioned Luka, LeBron, but we can't forget about AR, man. That
Yeah,
motherfucker,
man.
though. Dude.
AR, man.
Yo.
AR, dude. Hey, it's like him like but that's the thing, man. Him, Luca, and LeBron could score and facilitate. Three-headed monster. That's what I call them. Three-headed monster. Yo, that is crazy the way that boy play.
Dude, I didn't expect him to be like this. I thought he was just gonna be one of them role players, just gonna catch and shoot. But this guy, see the moves?
Got something to prove,
Ooh,
man.
undrafted.
He's shifty. That's them shifty players, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? The shifty players is hard. Listen, look at all the shifty players in the league that's successful. Reed,
Mm-hmm.
you get what I'm saying? KD, Shea Gildress. There's a lot of shifty players that you could go and be like, man.
Right.
And that's what AR-15 is. You know what I mean? That boy, from another planet. And it seemed like he just getting better and
Every
better and
season.
better.
Seems like he's getting better, man. Well, man, he deserves a new contract. Lock him down.
Oh yeah,
Lock
definitely.
him down. He ain't
You
going
have
nowhere,
to.
bro. We gotta lock him down. So,
Did you see how him and Luca played? And then Luca went out
yeah,
and then he scored 51?
dropping numbers. This is mine. This is mine now, dude. I love. I told you, man.
The
Like, dude,
confidence.
like
The confidence in that young man.
I haven't felt this excited about Laker basketball since Kobe. Like when I mean like excited, like we actually could fall in love with this young cat saying, okay, this is Laker product right here. We made this man. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? And even Luca coming back, like it's like falling in love all over again. Of course, when LeBron come, he already got a title, he already settled. Okay, respect his greatness. But with Luca and AR, I'm really loving AR. Like, dude, he's a household name now. He
Oh
gotta
yeah,
be.
definitely.
So
Definitely,
this is huge
definitely,
for us.
without a doubt.
Yes, man, definitely gotta be, bro. But I do. My next question, man, who's the biggest surprise to you, especially the new additions?
Oh
Positive so
man.
far.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. You may agree with me, you may not. Marcus Smart.
Mm,
And let me explain this. Marcus Smart was on his way out the league. At least that's what it looked like to the viewers, to the fans. It looked like he went to Boston,
yeah,
made a name for himself. They shipped him out, right? The next year they shipped him out. What they do? They win a title. Then he goes to what is it, Memphis. You know, he did what he did, but he got injured, and then he went to Washington. Right. So Washington is where all the players go to die when their career is ended. If you think I'm lying, just ask Jordan. If you think I'm lying, just ask MJ, the greatest of all times, bro. But yeah, he went there and I was like, dang, man, I like Marcus Smart, man, where he came from,
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. You know what I mean? The things he put his all into it, and then he come to the Lakers and look, rejuvenated. He looked like that Boston Marcus Smart. He out here taking
Charges
charges.
diving for
He doing all the
balls.
dirty work, jumping for the ball. You know what I mean? Yes, of course he plays aggressive.
Right.
That's his game. Where you think Dylan Brooks get it from? You know what I mean? He got that Pat Bev, but much cleaner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Marcus Smart. So yeah, that's my surprise. I would say that's my surprise. And I would like to add, I want to give Jake LaRavia a shout
Nah,
out,
that's what I
man.
was gonna go with, man. I don't know where he come from, but this dude is he's putting the work.
Yeah,
He's
man.
using every minute that possible to give it. Like he's out there balling. He's playing.
Yo, listen. Yeah, you got to think. He's an Indiana boy. You know them boys in Indiana be balling. He's from Indiana, man. And then he get drafted in 2022, right? And he get drafted to Minnesota, and then Minnesota trade their rights to the Grizzlies, and then he end up over there. So you already 3 years and you ain't getting that much playing time, and LeBron goes out. You and Dalton connect, and let me tell you something. JJ Reddick got the cojones to start him in the first couple. Well, he brought him off the bench, but he played like a starter. Let me put it like that. He played starting minutes, and that boy had something to say. He said, "Okay, Dog Connect had last year, and I see Reeves showing out. Let me show y'all what I could do. Let me show you what the White Knight could do."
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And let me tell you, man, I didn't see that coming. And he could be the surprise of the year, but I mean, I'm gonna go with Marcus Smart,
Yeah.
but I like Jake LaRavia. And he just gotta show me a little bit more on defense.
True.
You get what I'm
Gotta
saying?
move them peppers, man. Move them peppers, boy. Move them legs.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Come on.
move them legs. And that's the only reason why I didn't pick LaRavia, because he was on my list. And when you asked that tape, I had to think about it, man, real quick. It had to be a quick answer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold the people up. I don't want to hold the fans up. But yeah, I like Jake LaRavia, man. What you think about him? Tell me what you think. I want to know what the hosts think about him.
I love the guy, man. I mean, he playing hard. He seems like he's taking advantage of his opportunities. LeBron not here, now I got my shot, and then JJ, bro. So I can't even for you to talk about guys like him, you got to give JJ the credit. You know, as a coach, you know what I'm saying? Like you mentioned, earlier, bro. You told me this since last season, and I'm buying in. And then for me to speak about any one of these guys that we never heard of, you got to give credit to the head coach. I know head coach.
No one.
I know the head coaches don't get that much credit out there because the players doing the thing. Luka is dominating. AR doing his thing. But JJ, bro, I love his rotations. I love the move. I love his leadership. I love his passion, as you
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So all of this for me is a credit to JJ. Yes, the players.
I was watching the game, right? I don't mean to step on your
No, you
lines.
get
My
good.
bad, my bad. I'm gonna let you land your plane. Go ahead. But I seen the game, right? Where LaRavia was, I think it was, I want to say it was the Lakers in Minnesota. And Anthony Edwards was on the bench. And he was like, "Who is 12?"
Right.
It
Yep.
was
Yep.
somebody it was a
Yep.
fan who said it first. And he was like, "Yeah, I know me. I want to know who is that." In that game, LaRavia, he broke out that game. And he showed y'all who exactly 12 is. And ever since that game, y'all been talking about him every night. Everybody been talking about him every night. And that's what you said, the leadership of JJ Reddick. Because JJ Reddick seen something in
Right.
practice that no one else
Nope.
seen. He give opportunity to the players that's on the bench to see what they have, because he knows it's not just 6, 7, 8 players we need. No, we need all 13, 12, 13 players to
Right.
play.
Right.
And whoever, dude, he took minutes from Connect. And you know how good Connect played last year. Who's this Laravia kid? Everybody want to know. Guess what? 12. Go check him out. West Coast Lakers. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's the kid, man. Hey, he's coming to his own.
Yeah, I mean, give me more. Take out most of the role players, man. I think we can't forget about Rui. Rui is out there. He's out there balling, bro. I know Spanos was telling me about when you guys were watching the game. Every time he make basket, you guys do that.
You know, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it to Rui, man. Shout out to Rui, man. Listen, man, he started to become a 15-foot assassin.
He's
You hear
yeah,
me? That little 15-footer, and when he's wide open, he hit the threes, and he's playing defense. Listen, if we could keep this consistency with all these players throughout the year, the Lakers have a great chance of being in the Western Conference Finals, and then we could take it from there.
right.
You get what I'm saying? But we have to keep the consistency of each and every player and health, health. If we can stay healthy and consistency, and that's why I said you need to play all the players. Play them. Play
Let him
Bronny
play.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get him some minutes. When Luka tired and everything, he can handle the ball. But Rui though, man, 15-foot assassin.
What about the guy that was in Phoenix that I never thought that I would be sitting here talking about him?
Yo, man, oh, man, let's talk about him. Shout out Rick again on another episode. I gotta shout out Rick because he a Phoenix Suns man. He be telling me Aiton got little hands. That's what he say. He always say, man, Aiton got little hands. I never seen nobody so big with little hands. Let me tell you something, Rick. And all you Sub fans, he's a big body. You just gotta put the ball where he needs to, where you need it. And who better to do it than Luka, LeBron, and Reeves? Come on, they all can pass the ball. All you gotta do is ask him, hey, and where would you like the ball? You like it down here on the block? You like it up high? You know what I'm saying? He don't have to put the ball. You want an alley like Jackson Hayes. Him and Jackson Hayes,
Yeah,
like that's what they did. Pick and roll, pick and roll. Let me tell you one thing about Aiton. I will see later on in the year, man. I want to see how Aiton do against the big boys in the West. We already seen what he did with Wemby.
right.
Wemby, that was a good game. He played a good
He
game.
did.
I want to see him against Jokic and one other center that nobody's talking about in the West. Our crosstown rivals over there in the Clippers, Zubac.
The basement.
I want to see. I want to see what the little. I want to see what Aiton do with Zubac because Zubac is a beast. Don't get
He
me
is.
double double every night, man. Almost.
Yeah. Yeah. He's basically
So
for me is the only thing that keeping the Clippers going because all the superstars it seems like what are they? I don't know what's gonna happen to James Harden. We don't know if Kawhi's gonna play half of the season.
yeah,
We don't. For me, Bill. Eh, I don't know. Maybe because they're playing for the Clippers. Who give a fuck about them Clippers? But dude,
they get they get no they get no praises over here.
not over here.
It's like the little brother that be swinging at you, right? And you got your hand out on his head, and he just swinging it in the air. Yeah, that's the Clippers to the Lakers.
Fact. But dude, let's just keep it buck. Let's just keep it 100. What is the real expectation moving forward with the Lakers?
Oh man, expectations. We gotta get to the listen. We gotta get to. If we could get to the Western Conference Finals, it's easy. I'm gonna keep saying it. I know. Keep saying health. I keep saying consistency. But if we play the way we play all year long,
Yeah,
and we get to the Western Conference Final, there's nothing stopping us from getting to the championship. And whoever we meet over there, whether it's a lot of people saying them Knicks got an easy road, but they don't. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
in
This gonna be
seven-game series, it doesn't matter.
yeah, it doesn't
Nah,
matter. And like I said, we gotta play these man. Listen, the Wolves they lost a good piece, but you know what? They still a great
right.
team. You know, OKC they the champs, so they ain't the champs no more. So they crowned the new champs. And yeah, Denver. Oh, we shown with the team we got right now. I think we good. I think we good. Denver. Who they got over there? Aaron Gordon holding them down.
Yeah.
Jokic, of course. Yeah, but everybody else, what they got? Bruce Brown back? Come on, he been sitting for 3 years, rotting somewhere. We don't even know where he was at.
Maybe it was in DC.
Yeah. Hey, or
Oh,
Utah.
Utah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh yeah, like literally the only teams you really gonna be talking about in the West that I could think of right now is OKC, Houston,
Yeah. Don't forget about Houston, KD, and
Denver, just because of Jokic, and we ain't gonna talk about the Clippers. Ja and them in the West, but he's going through what he's going through, so they ain't gonna go nowhere.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who else over there? Minnesota. That's it.
Yeah. And then I don't know, for some reason, I feel like Golden State always give
Oh
us
yeah, I
always
mean,
give us a hard time.
yeah, they always
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
You right.
So I
You right.
mean,
You right. I, you
for
know,
some reason, I feel like
anytime you got Curry over
yeah,
there, but Jimmy Butler ain't consistent
nah,
either, man. And throughout the season, he not consistent. Draymond, he's done the
right,
downcline of his career. If Kyrie come back, Dallas,
yeah.
that's only 6 teams. If you ask
If
me,
AD stay healthy,
that boy like glass, man. Ooh, thank you. Lakers did a great
what a
job.
trade,
What a trade, man.
dude, man. Cover most of the Lakers for me, man. I can't wait, man. Continue going, man. 7-2, man. But we have
Listen, it's an early
it
season
is
though.
so we got a long way to go, man. But
Long way to
right
go.
now, I'm loving everything that JJ is doing, man. I mean, I
Yeah, yeah.
love what the players doing, but I gotta focus on JJ, man, because of you. I keep thinking to
Hey,
myself like, yo, he did said it, so I gotta give him his
I
flowers.
call
You
it
called it,
early.
yeah, you did.
You know what I call early? Free Ja.
That's all, but
Free
that's
Ja.
all about to get.
Free Ja. I called it
We are
early.
about to
I
get to
called
that right now, man. Ja
listen,
Murray is
free
still
Josh.
frustrated with the Memphis Grizzlies, confirming he's not happy with the team. You know,
Yep.
sparked debates about whether he's time for him to move on. What do you think?
Go to Milwaukee. Boy, that's where I think he might go. That's where he should go. Him and Giannis, boy. Woo, that team will be crazy.
Damn, I haven't thought about that.
Damn, it got me excited about basketball. If he could go to Milwaukee, now ain't nobody thinking about Milwaukee.
I haven't thought.
Ain't
You're
nobody
right.
think about it.
You're right. I thought I was thinking of Miami. I was thinking about even going to
Why would
Indiana or somewhere. I didn't talk about Boston. I mean,
First of all, why would he go to Miami knowing how Pat Riley is? I mean, okay. Let's just say, hold on, I just caught a blank real quick. Let's just say that the Grizzlies want to just mess with him and say, "Yeah, we're gonna trade you over to Miami." He ain't gonna stay once his contract is up.
right.
He ain't gonna stay because he know how Pat Riley is. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing for him to go to Miami. He'd be a good fit for Miami. But Pat Riley is like a nagging Chris Paul in the office. Yo, shout out Chris Paul. I like Chris Paul, yo. But you know how Chris Paul is on the
Right.
court? He like, yo, do this, do that, go here, go here. I love that. But I feel like he'd be a better coach than doing it on the floor and then getting people mad like James Harden and all that. But that's how Pat Riley is. And he hold his team to a certain standard also. Look what he did, taking the cookies from LeBron.
Yeah.
He petty.
Yeah.
And Ja don't need that. He needs somebody where like a Nick Nurse coach where they're gonna be like, yo, Ja, go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give him the green light. And that's just gonna make him better. Some players play well under coaches like that. That believes in them, but still kind of strict. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Iverson. You get what I'm saying? Brown was strict, but he gave him the green
Giving a
light.
green light to him.
Yes, they had their interactions, but you never really heard about it till practice.
Practice. We talking about practice? Yeah, I still remember
Yeah,
that shit
but
like
Ja in
yesterday.
Milwaukee will be crazy, man. If Milwaukee could come up, remember who said it? I said it
You did.
first.
You first person.
I ain't hear nobody
Me
yet.
neither. I
I
haven't
ain't hear
heard
nobody.
nobody yet. So I mean, I heard a lot of people talking about him teaming up with an Ant Man. I don't think that's gonna work. You know.
No,
You know.
you know
Go ahead.
Pelicans. Him and hey, They play AAU together. They play AAU together.
What, they're gonna have the first round and the second round pick playing the same team?
Yo, you never know. It might work. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't hold my breath, but hey.
But still speaking about Ja, right? Do you think that there's a lot of things that he has to work on for him to get the extension? Because I know Memphis didn't give him the extension yet. I don't think they're going to. But should any other team trust to give him an extension? I'm not gonna, talk about his off court issues much. But going through all of that, is it somewhat that franchise would trust to give him that amount of money, knowing that he's still a bubblehead, from I call him. I don't want to call him a troublemaker, but
Yes. Whoever gets him, give him an extension. He's a top 10 player in the league. Giving him an extension. Look, he's what? He's 7,
yeah, around
28.
dang, he's still. And I thought he was younger than that, right?
So he's somewhere around there. I think him, Luka, Zion, all of them around the same
Okay,
age. But give him the money. Why not?
why not? Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, just because he's having an issue off the court, like you said, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's his past. And I feel like the coach of Memphis is probably holding on to a grudge. That's what it seemed like. I'm not sure. I'm not in the locker room, but to the fans, it seemed like the and from what Ja said from his interview after the game is like the coaches wanted me, didn't want me to go in. So he painting a narrative that it's the coaches or the head coach that don't want him to get back in the game. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, if he's painting that narrative, I don't think he have a reason to lie about something like that. You get what I'm saying? W- What superstar don't want to get in the game? And what coach don't want their superstar to get in the game? I don't care if you go 3 for 17. Superstars get hot all the time. Yeah, you got to use it somehow. So whatever team, pick up Ja in a trade or whatever, give him the extension, especially if he's happy at that team. But I would love to see Ja Morant in Milwaukee. That East will they will go crazy. Listen, the East will go crazy.
and the fan base,
They'll be scared
Milwaukee needs somewhat because Giannis might trying to leave if they don't give him the help. Because look what happened,
because
mate. Go ahead.
yeah, Miles Turner ain't gonna do nothing.
You ain't gonna help him win none. I know that for a fact. I mean, he's gonna drop his. I mean, like, yes, he's gonna get double there and there, but I don't think Mike Turner is gonna help him. That Giannis win any finals, anything like that, especially not against nobody in the West. But dude, man, look at you. Welcome
You
back,
get
Charles. Man, I miss you, bro.
Man,
Appreciate
I'm
you for
here,
coming
man. I'm
back.
here, bro, man. I just want to see Ja in the Milwaukee.
No,
Ooh,
if
boy. Listen, I'm a fan of Ja. I'm a fan of Ant-Man. I'm a fan of Shea. I'm a fan of these guys. Scotty Barnes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of these young players,
yeah,
man. And I feel like they got something to prove. But another thing too, I want to say, I want to go off topic real quick because we speaking about Ja
right,
and how the coach. I don't want to say that the coach is the problem, and we know we ain't gonna say Ja the problem. But I feel like ownership of a lot of these organizations want to take the power away from the player because for years they had ownership. The ownership had power over the players,
right,
and then gradually the players start getting more power, forcing trades, forcing where they want to go, want to play with, who they want to play with, and stuff like that. And I think that's the reason why Ja and the head coach is probably clashing because maybe someone upstairs is like, yo, to the head coach, don't you do what you need to do. If you want to bench him, bench him. You got the power.
right.
What dude said at the end of Juice? He said, "Hey, yo, Q, you got the juice now, B." And I think that's what the owners is telling. I think that's what the owners is telling these head coaches. Like, yo, these players ain't about to do and say and what they want.
Right.
You know, let's nip that in the bud and try to gain power again. And that's just my perspective. That's what I see.
I mean, well said, bro, man. We're gonna leave it right there, man. Let you have that, but dude, I'm glad. I'm happy to see you here. I love this. Man,
Yes,
dude,
sir.
this is you, bro.
Let's
Like,
go,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for watching Bala Sport, man. Please subscribe and press the like button so you can hear more of this guy right here. The basketball phenom, I call him. My
Yes,
guy.
I'm here all week, baby.
My guy. Yeah, appreciate you for
My
coming through, my
man.
guy. Appreciate
Nah,
that.
you know it. Appreciate